Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has linked poverty, inequality, and insecurity to the lack of quality education. He stressed that this was why the state remained unwaveringly committed to providing every child with access to a high-quality learning environment that inspires and empowers them to dream bigger and aim higher. According to a statement made during the week, Samwo-Olu spoke while unveiling another ultra-modern block of classrooms at Lekki Community Senior Secondary School, Igbeju, Lekki, and Idata Ilagbo Community Secondary School, Idata, Igbeju, Lekki, and was represented by his special advisor on energy and mineral resources, Abiola Olu. Addressing the students of Lekki Community Senior Secondary School, Samwo-Olu said, "This is your moment. Study diligently, stay disciplined, and make the most of these facilities. The future belongs to those who are prepared, and we are here to prepare you for greatness. Education will open doors you never imagined." He added, "These newly inaugurated facilities embody our vision for a progressive Lagos where quality education is a right, not a privilege. With state-of-the-art classrooms and improved infrastructure, we are fostering a learning environment where students can excel academically and grow socially, as we can build a Lagos where knowledge and innovation drive our development and prosperity." The governor emphasized that his administration remained dedicated to ensuring students learn in facilities designed to foster excellence and innovation. Hence, our belief that quality education begins with quality infrastructure, and this is why we will continue to invest in projects like these to empower the next generation, Samwo-Olu stated. This is the governor of Lagos State stating that stating some reasons for the guidance or the deploying the state of education at some point, and then he quoted saying infrastructure, quality infrastructure could aid in curbing this deploring state of education. What's your thoughts on this, sir?
Yeah, for every society, there's something Awolowo said. He said, "The children of the poor man that will live uneducated,
Okay.
make the children of the rich man that is educated not to sleep."
That's thoughtful. Okay.
That was a statement of Awolowo. I just paraphrase it.
All right.
So, education is one of the things that every citizen should get from the government. That's the list of what they should do for all the citizens.
The list. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I use the word the list. There are many. You go to some countries, they have what is called local housing, where if you come in, you just stay there, they will feeding you, even though you don't have what you know that at least so far you are there. But since government in Nigeria, as our Nigeria cannot do that, it's better that we now do this one that has to do with education. Now, it's important, if you want to develop a man, develop that man with knowledge. And knowledge is education, whether it's formal, informal, and non-formal.
Okay.
So far it's education that brightens the mind, brought about the paradigm shift, and bring about renaissance in a man's life. I always quote what Paulo Freire said because it's one of my best when it comes to activism and in pedagogy of the oppressed. He was talking about Brazil. He said there are 3 stages of consciousness: the naive consciousness, magic consciousness, and critical consciousness. So the naive is that point when you don't know anything that is happening around you. You are left with fate. You just want fate to decide for you.
F-A-T-E.
Yeah. You just want it to follow, to fall, and then you flow with it. Now, the magic consciousness is when you have been enlightened. That is education now.
Okay.
Like what this man in India did. What does he want to do with his name? Gandhi or
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah. What he did was, it wasn't formal education that he used to liberate India.
Okay.
It was what we call the informal education, where he gathered some persons and start talking to them about their originality, bring about the consciousness, the Indian consciousness in them, and they picked it up. At first, they started questioning the dominion of America and Britain over them, and that was how their emancipation began.
Okay.
So that is magic, and magic cannot operate without education. Education, once I'm able to read, why I'm talking and I'm being angry is because I am reading.
Okay.
There are people, most of the youth that are singing hallelujah and praises, they don't read it. They are just waiting for, maybe they are in a WhatsApp group where you drop message, they copy and paste, and anybody that want to talk. One thing I will tell you that you can't see me on social media attacking anybody. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. But just what I know is that after you've done what is not right, don't come back tomorrow and cry. Sorry, let me digress a little. It is my level, the level of exposure I've had that made me, even as it is, I am not sympathizing with our governor. Sorry, I'm coming back to this.
Okay.
We are talking about education and what education can do. Yeah. Do you know why? Because he supported this some years back. When they withdrew security from Amechi, they did all what they did in 2015, and he supported it. When houses were demolished in River State, you cannot talk, and this, he was there. So, whatsoever a man sows, that's what he reaps. So, why am I talking like that? Because at least I read some things, and both from the Bible to... So, I was afforded this with education, especially when ODD came in and granted free education to River State. ODD gave us free education where you don't have to prepare your locker and come to school with it. So, that is it. So, if you want to develop people, it's education. And you cannot do education without infrastructures.
Okay.
You have to put in place, like what is happening in River State for some years. You get to primary school, some primary school are dilapidated, that students, pupils are sitting on the ground, on the sandy ground to learn. You come to some schools, let's not mention it, there can't be education. What do they want to learn? You are left at the hand of fate. I remember the school I attended then, you barely see, how many teachers do we have? We had just 8 teachers. Covering from JSS1 to SS3. So you are left in the hand of fate. So let's look at what Samwo-Olu is saying is right. And infrastructure is needed. Laboratory apparatus are needed. An IT system that will equip the student for the modern level of education, because education has gone beyond 1+1. It has gone to the computer-based education. So I believe that we can build human capital development through education, just as he has said, and it is the rights of every citizen, not a privilege. And government should take it that they are giving people their rights by providing educational accessibility to the people, not people suffering.
Okay, I love the fact you said is their right.
Yes.
Okay, so you mean everybody is entitled to education?
Everybody is entitled. I was listening to Sowore yesterday. He was talking about Ondo State.
Okay.
He talked about when there were some things there. He said what Ondo State needs now is free education.
Okay.
What Ondo State needs now is free education. So we need free education in River State. Okay. Sorry, I'm in River State. But like what he's saying, you know, they had free education in the West as of 1921. There was free education there. So they can build on it, capitalize on it, let everybody living in Lagos have it, so that if you are people are educated, they know how to protect their security architecture, they maintain the security nature of the place, they don't allow anything to happen to it. But when people are not educated, they bastardize even what is on ground. Okay. So education is essential, and one thing they should include in our education system is peace education, because in peace education you have what is called religious forbearance. The ethnicity of our nation, when in this ethnicity is not trying to be superior to this, we understand. Peace education makes us to understand that we are one. So in all the human capital development based on education that they want to do, they should also focus on peace education, because if you have all the infrastructures, one day a Christian will fight a Muslim in there, just as it's happening. A Westerner will fight an Easterner in there. A Northerner will fight the Southerner in there. So at this, I think I should rest on it. But he has done a noble work. I have to do my heart for him.
Thank you so much for your opinion on that.